Welcome to Xtmatix. While we are filling in the project information, I will explain this demonstration. This demo will show us how Xtmatix will work for us after we have used it for a day or two and have become comfortable with the software. Nothing we are doing in this demonstration will be spelled out like it is in some of the others. Other demos will show the task used for this project being built. We can fill in any remaining information after we have looked at the project closer. Let's close this module and open the Schedules module where we can input information from the room finish schedule. This project will estimate the painting and vinyl wall covering for several typical classrooms, boys and girls toilets, a corridor, and new offices. The classrooms will be painted CMU and painted gyp walls. The offices will be vinyl wall covering, and the toilets will be ceramic tile walls with vinyl wall covering above and painted gyp ceilings. We enter our room finish schedule information in the Schedules module. Spaces 104 through 108 have typical classroom finishes. After we enter the room finish information into this space, we can copy it and paste it into any following spaces with the same finish. With several typical spaces, this is easy and it is fast, and all of this information can be filled in while we are looking at the room finish schedule. We will enter the quantities when we get to the floor plan page. Rooms 109 and 110 are toilets. The room finish schedule tells us that the walls are ceramic tile with vinyl wall covering above, and the ceiling height is 9 foot. For now, we do not know how much of the 9 foot is tile and how much is vinyl wall covering, so enter a question mark for the height. Any designation would work to remind us that this information was not available on the room finish schedule. The next 4 spaces are offices with typical finishes. We enter the information for one space, then paste it into the next 3 spaces. After we finish entering the offices, we can enter the remaining classrooms. Enter the information for one space, copy it, and paste it into the remaining 4 spaces. After all of this schedule information has been entered, close this module and we will open the Estimate module where we can enter heights, lengths, and widths for Xtmatix to estimate total quantities and quantities for each space. Room 101 is an entry and leads into a corridor. Room 102. There is a small custodial room and typical classrooms down each side of the hall. At the far end are the toilets and the offices. Xtmatix will scroll through each task of each space of this project where we can fill in the information needed. Entering quantities using Xtmatix is as easy as entering the room finish schedule information. It is equally as fast. If Xtmatix knows the height, it will only ask for a length. For tasks such as painted gyp ceilings or floors, Xtmatix will need both a width and a length to estimate the total square footage. Lengths can be entered as the sum of the length of all walls in a space, or can be entered one wall length at a time, whichever is easiest for you. Leaving the length blank returns us to the height prompt to see if there's another height for this space that might need to be entered. If not, leave the height blank and press the Tab key. This enables Xtmatix to estimate quantities for rooms with varying heights or other square foot surfaces that may need more than a single height or width to get the total calculation. In space 109, you will notice that Xtmatix has realized there is not a height in its information for this space, so it'll ask you for that information. After looking at an elevation for this space, we see there is a 6-foot ceramic tile and 3 foot of vinyl wall covering, so our height will be 3. Xtmatix is extremely intuitive and has the flexibility to satisfy the most demanding estimating needs. Besides lineal foot and square foot tasks, Xtmatix can also estimate items that are estimated as per each items. All units other than lineal foot or each will be treated as square foot items requiring both a length and a width. Xtmatix will allow us to enter the room finish schedule information all at one time, or spaces can be entered one at a time and the quantities filled in before proceeding to the next space. Xtmatix is designed to estimate the way that you need. If you happen across something on the floor plan that needs to be added to the space, Xtmatix allows us to enter new information on the fly. Xtmatix deploys the flexibility to not only estimate different trades, but different projects by different architects, or the differences that can be found in any jobs estimated in the field. When Xtmatix has completed scrolling us through each and every task in each and every space of this project, collecting quantity information, the estimate module will close and we will be ready to look at the Xtmatix reports. Xtmatix offers a full set of reports ranging from a simple report of project information to a complex report of labor and materials needed for each task in each space. Some of these reports are great for the office to help with things like ordering materials and billing. Other reports are great for the field. They offer all of the labor and material breakdowns with no pricing information. Your field employees will know exactly what is needed and expected from them on this project. Some of these reports can get fairly lengthy. With all of these reports together, everything can be known about exactly how this project was estimated when someone looks at the file in the future, whether the Xtmatix report module or a hard copy. Another feature of the Reports module is to change the bottom line number if the occasion ever arises. This project totaled to $12,002. I would much rather bid this project under $12,000, so with the Extended Quantities report, click the Adjust Bottom Line button and enter a -3, and press the Tab key. We see this has changed the bottom line number to $11,999, just where we want it. After all the reports have been printed, we can close this module and prepare Xtmatix to estimate another project. Happy estimating!